The only reason why I make all these videos, and the reason why I'm going to continue making these videos, is because I fucking hate suffering. And that's the issue with being human, you know? We live in the realm of duality. And without proper knowledge of metaphysics, you're pretty much a fucking little rabbit running around trying to understand what the fuck is going on. At least that's how it was for me. That's why I'm always going out of my way to share this type of knowledge and also help people. Because I credit metaphysics to the reason why I'm not dead, fucking hooked on drugs, giving up on life, or severely depressed. And I want to give some context into that as to who I am. You know, my story. I feel like that's a heavy thing to say without any context. And I want you to know that I am doing very fucking well now. I have built up my frequency, my mental plane, my state of consciousness, however you want to call it. But I built up my mental plane. And now I'm living life as an alchemist. But for years, I was really struggling with all this stuff. Because I'm 24 right now, but when I was 16, I got super sick. And not just like a cold. I got an autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis. And it was pretty much ruining my life because I was in so much debilitating pain that I couldn't even walk and I couldn't do all my favorite things. And it took years to figure out. And because I was so sick, I would, get better for a bit. Looks like I'm on the right path, and then I'd have to leave a job because I'm so ill that I can't work. And that was a pattern that was repeating in my life. And it got so bad that I was going to give up. I was genuinely attempting to take my life, and I was going to take my life because I had lost all hope that my reality could get better. I just wanted to go back to the happy kid that I used to be. Obviously I'm an adult now, but that happiness, that joy that I once had, I felt as if it got taken from me. Because in a way it did. All of this was out of my control. These are my girlfriend's cigarettes. They're from Vietnam. They're really good. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The only reason I didn't give up is because I promised my mom that I would do whatever it takes to live my dream life. And that's a great promise, and I've stuck by it. But the issue is, along this journey of me trying to heal myself from age 16 to now 24, my mom got stage 4 cancer when I was 22, and she shortly passed away after. And that really fucked me up because I made my promise to her that I'm never going to give up, and now she's not here. She never got to see me accomplish anything, really. I had some accomplishments, but nothing ever big. I was just in that cycle of going up. I'd achieve something. I got a social media page that did really well alongside some other stuff. But it would always topple. And that was the cycle that I was stuck in. And my mom never got to see me break out of that. And truthfully, after my mom died, it really fucked me up too. And I started going down a bad path. I started getting into drugs and just making bad choices. I always knew that I was meant to do more. I always knew that I was meant to be better, but I just didn't understand how the fuck I was going to get there. And I remember even one time when I was in the city, I went to the club that night, and I was, just on a bunch of drugs. I was drinking too, but I was tweaking out so badly. I was telling everyone that I was going to be a millionaire one day. And the only reason why I'm sharing that story is just to show that, I always had that mentality in me that I could do more, that I could be something great. But I just didn't know how to get there. Whew. So around age 18, I started studying spirituality because I wanted to get some more help alongside modern medicine to heal my body and then heal my mind. And so from age 18 to 24, that's when I really started studying the unseen, looking for something better to help me because I wasn't getting answers. And everything really changed when I started studying the fuck out of metaphysics after my mom died, because I knew that if I was able to figure out how reality works, I could change my reality and materialize the reality I want. And I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I'm a multimillionaire and I fucking manifested some multi-million-dollar house and I have a crazy car. I'm not gonna say that because that's not true. But what I do have is an unbreakable fucking mindset, and I'm happy now. I'm in a great relationship with my girlfriend. I have a great relationship with my brother, and I'm on the right path. And it's only fucking getting better. Whew. Oh, I thought I swallowed it. Hold up, I need to stomp this. I think my car is gonna alarm if I go out though. Pray to God it doesn't. Okay. Hey, I didn't litter it though. I didn't litter it. You know what? I think we're tapping into the Zins too. It's a good night. Had a good day. It's a Friday night. Just waiting for my girlfriend to get back home. I thought I'd make this video in the meantime. Been meaning to say this stuff. Ooh. Alright, I put in my bottom lip. If you see me adjust it, I've been playing around with that top lip placement too. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Everything in my fucking life changed when I understood metaphysics. And I know a lot of people say shit like, oh, my life changed when I did blank, 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 and then it's some fucking bullshit. Look, I'm gonna fucking put you on all the free game. I'm not here to be some, what's that word? Charlotte fucking fake guru. That's not who I am. I actually want to fucking help people. I fucking hate suffering. I hate that I had to suffer. And I'm making this video so that if you're suffering, hopefully this knowledge can help you too. So, the first thing that changed my reality was the realization that the external world is a reflection of my internal world. So if I want to transform my external world, I need to make sure my fucking my internal world or my mental plane is fucking optimized to be elite, or else how the fuck am I gonna have the dream life that I want? I realized I needed to stop being a fucking victim, and there's no room for being a victim when it comes to reality creation. So all this shit that I dealt with, the pain of losing my mom, the pain of being so sick, the pain of seeing all my friends not being sick but I'm sick, the pain of me feeling like I'm missing out on the best years of my life because I'm spending all this time trying to not get sick, the pain of losing my jobs because I'm too sick to work. I had to let go of all that shit and become the creator of my reality. I needed to adopt a new emotional state. Or else, how the fuck is my world going to change? How the fuck is anything going to change if I don't change myself? So I changed my mental attitude and I changed my emotional baseline to be vibrationally resonant with the version of myself that is already living my dream life. So I created a mental attitude or state of consciousness or frequency. I've reverse engineered. So what I did is I reverse engineered the mental attitude or the state of consciousness of the version of myself that is already living my dream life. And I adopted that into the present. And I told myself, I'm living this shit every single day. I'm living my dream right fucking now. Because the thing is, when it comes to reality creation, when it comes to the world, you have to be it before you'll have anything that you want. You have to be the person that's worthy of having it. You have to be the vibrational match to your desires. And that's the thing that I was getting wrong this whole time. I was acting from a victim consciousness. And so if you're making the mistake of acting or of operating from a victim consciousness, you need to cut that shit out right now. There's no room for that when it comes to materializing your desired reality. I'm going to list all the components of the mental attitude on the screen so you can see them and you can read them. But what you're going to have to do to change your life is take every single one of these components and you're going to have to reverse engineer what the version of you that has already achieved your desires would have for those components. Meaning you would take on the perception of the version of yourself that has your desires, the beliefs of the version of yourself that has already achieved your desires. You need to take every single component and align it with Your life is never going to get better unless you level up and you get better. That is the only way your external world is ever going to change. That's the rules of the game. You cannot change it. You can only play the game that you're stuck in. I'm sorry. You're forced to play this game. You're here. So you might as well play it to your fucking best, because I know that you know you're capable of more. So you need to lock the fuck in and completely transform your internal world. If you're interested in transforming your life and reaching your highest potential alongside like-minded men, I made a community called Modern Alchemist Brotherhood that includes Alchemist Academy, which is A through Z academy on how to completely transform your internal world so you become the man that magnetizes all of your desires. Link is in the description for that. And here's the thing. If you don't want to join the community and you just want to watch my videos for free, that's fine, because all the shit that, not all the shit, I gotta stop using that word. All the knowledge that I use to make that community, I'm giving it away for free in this video, or in the videos that I make. It's just in the community, it's all organized. And then you also have the brotherhood. So that's another option. I'll be making plenty of free videos. And if you're interested in having all your subconscious blocks removed so you can become the limitless and integrated man that you were destined to be, you can hire me for one-on-one coaching, and I will personally assist you on your journey. Now, I hope you have a great night. And I'm going to say it again because it's so fucking important. Remember, your life isn't going to change unless you change. If you want your life to get better, you need to be better first. Peace out, guys. I love y'all.